Awesome. You can see me very well, even the clothes there. That's fine. This is my room. Yeah, whatever you see here, just pretend like you didn't see anything. Okay, you're welcome. If you can see me loud and clear, then I should face the camera. Okay. If you can see me loud and clear, let me know. Oh, if you can see me loud and clear, let me know. If you can see me clear, and if you can hear me loud and clear, let me know. Great to be here. Hello, Sharafaddin. I'm here. Who else can see me? Who else can hear me? Let me know so that I'll feel yeah, on top of the world a bit. Yeah, we have a good number already in the house. Very a good number of us already in the house. Okay. I'm pumped up. It's gonna be a very short training. Okay, if you are there, on the chat box, there should be a chat box somewhere around your webinar window. Okay, if you're watching this from a PC, then it should be by the right hand side. If you're watching this from a PC, it should be by your right hand side. Okay, if you're watching from your phone, then it should be somewhere below, or depending on how big your phone is. If it's those small Tekere phone, then it should be somewhere below. So the chat box will always be somewhere in the webinar window. So what I need you to do now in the chat box, put in your name, put in your location, and then put in something funny. My name is Patrick, and I am watching from Aso Rock together with Mr. Buhari, and we're having a lot of fun here because we want to make money. I want to learn how we can get the politicians to give us money. Okay, so let me see. I want to be sure everything is fine, so I kick it off. What is this webinar all about? Somebody's asking, and that person is in my list, but it's fine. Take it easy. It's okay. Just hang around. You'll find out what is all about. Okay, the network is better. Oh my God, everybody is praising this network. I just hope something doesn't grow, start feeling high, crazy, and run away. For now, the network is cool. We are enjoying it. Thank God for everything. No rain. Spectranet is behaving. So let's pretend like they're the best network and they should. Oh, wonderful. I think everything is fine. Ade meet talk about data says it's from Kogi State. Okay, in Kogi State. Wow, those days I used to travel to Abuja from the east, through that tiny road. I remember we always drop by at Okene to ease ourselves and stuff. All right. And that person, Eric from Port Harcourt. How is Port Harcourt today? The network is awesome. Oh my God, it's like the network is fine everywhere around the country today. Priscilla, I'm watching from Lagos. Prissy, you're welcome. KKKK Joseph. Is that the name of your town? I'm Leko Aransiola from Lagos, from Magodo, from Unilag Estate. Yeah, I know you. Tell me, Lola Global Wali from Nigeria, Buhari cousin. I know you're a Buhari cousin. It's okay. Good. We are awesome. Everybody is in high spirit today. And you're welcome. Okay. I would kick the training off immediately without wasting time. It's going to be a short training. Some person will say that's how you promise a short training. At the end of the day, you end up making it 2 hours. No, this is not going to be 2 hours. It's actually simple, but I'm trying to point you through, what you can do, how I came about this and everything. Okay. My name is Patrick, watching from Delta. Patricia, oh, my feminist mate, my feminine mate, yeah. Emmanuel Edward from Uyo, you're welcome. Ada from Nigeria, of course, you should be from Nigeria, a little girl. Tonia Ojuku from Lagos. Tonia, you're welcome. Aziz from Lagos, you are welcome. You're welcome. The house is filled. The room is filled with high spirits. So I'm not going to let you down. I'm going straight to the point. Okay. Take it or leave it. You have to make sure you watch to the end of this event today, because if you don't, then there's no even point you even being here at this moment. There's no point even starting. There's no point even watching the intro, watching the starting part of it. There's no point. So make sure you stick around for whatever reason. Stick around and make sure you watch this. And yeah, some of you have not seen my face for a long while. I've not done webinars like this before. Okay, so I've not done webinars like this in a long while. I don't even know. Laziness. I'm becoming lazier. Yeah, baby. The more you are, having more kids, the lazier you become. Come home, I want to do some work. My kids jump on me. They start, but then it's the joy of fatherhood. Omotaya from Lagos, you're welcome. So we're welcome. We're filled up. The room is oh my God, they're coming in. They're coming in. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put in my slide there. Can you are you done seeing my face? I mean, I look awesome today. Some persons have actually told me that in the morning, and my wife told me that a couple of times as well. So I know. If you think I look very, very awesome today, clap for me. Clap for me. Just do me a clap on the chat box there. Okay, let me clap for myself since nobody wants to clap for me. Let me clap for myself since nobody wants to clap for me. I've just clapped for myself. Nobody wants to clap for me, so I'm clapping for myself. From Ile-Ife, the university town, right? Yeah, Patricia. Okay, let's go straight to the point. I know before long now, some person will start complaining data. And now, before I even continue, let me say something about this data thing. If you still complain about data in Nigeria, if you tell me it's not fast, I will understand. But if you still complain about data, I mean, in the sense that it's burning out, and it could even, you consider your data more than information that is worth sharing, you are getting, right? I mean, you have no, I don't even think you should be around. Okay, but also data, 500 megabytes is more than enough to watch a training, and 500 megabytes from MTN, Glo, Airtel and stuff, they are cheap. So you have no reason to tell me about data. Just tell me you have something else doing. I'm not about data. Okay, a lot of claps for me. My head just is swell. Hello, Mr. I'm right, Abubakar Joda from Kaduna. Yeah, our Kaduna people, you're welcome. Okay, let's go straight to the point. Somebody's waiting for the bomb. I'm not going to throw you a bomb. I'm going to show you something that would help you, especially if you have politicians, friends. It makes it very, very easy. But if you don't have them, then I will also throw in 1 or 2 tips on how you can go about that. And then at the end, I will announce something very huge, something that hasn't happened in a long while from me. And you should understand what I'm talking about. But then is something you would absolutely love and would hate yourself and anybody around you for missing it out. So just pay attention and welcome again. My name, I'm putting up the slide right now. So that we can kick off this event today. We are almost 11 minutes down. So, but don't worry, I'm time conscious today and I'm going to make sure I stick to the timing today. Okay. Where is that friggin' slide? Okay, here it is. Awesome. Boom. Come here, you little bad boy. Okay. Let me put on the slide. I've just let me put on the slide on the webinar window right now. And if you can see the slide, drop something on the chat, but just tell me yes, I can see the slide. Just say yes. All right, just say yes, I can see the slide. If you can see the slide clear, let me get a yes from you. Who else can see the slide? Why? Just type in why and I would understand. I don't deaf before, and I know how to do all those deaf and dumb languages. So just put in why, I will understand. You mean yes. Who can see the slide? Who else can see the slide? Network, I beg, free me. Yeah. Who else can see the slide? Awesome. Uche from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Boom. You can see the slide. Good. Now, one thing I want to advise is that this webinar is actually streamed, to you is a video, right? Now, if you are doing some other thing, maybe downloading, updating, doing something on the same system or phone you are using to watch this event, then it's more like you want to feed 5 persons with one person's meal. I mean, you'll be having issues. So now is not the best time to download. Now is not the best time to stream anything. Just make sure that the only thing using internet on your device right now is your PC. Sorry, is this webinar. So shut down every other thing. Okay, shut down every other thing. Okay. Boom. Yes, caller from Lagos. Wonderful. I mean, I don't know. Good. I'm so pumped and excited today. Okay. Let's go. All right. Election Tweet Engine webinar. What is this all about? Now, if you look at the background of your screen right now, you will see crowd, multitudes of persons, people gathered. They've not come there to pray. No, this is not a crusade ground. As you can see, there are flags here and there. This is actually not a crusade ground. Okay, this is a campaign ground where those liars, politicians, senators like SIN, all right, all those follow my my words and not my action, all right. All those, I only have 1 million naira in my account, and then in the next 1 month, they are buying a form of 27 million. All those, I only have 150 hungry goats. I didn't say cow. If you say cow, I used to be. And then the son can afford a million bike. Their son doesn't have a job. You know, how do we get to these people and profit from them? Yeah, we might not have that contact or the connection to get to the president, to get to whoever, but then we know senators, we know a couple of politicians around us. We know these guys, we know them, they are everywhere. Even if you don't know them, let's assume you don't know any of these persons, then I'll be sharing some tips on how you can actually go about this, selling this service to them. So welcome once again to Election Profit Engine. Now, before I switch over to the next slide, I want to please make sure you switch off everything, your radio, your TV, Instagram, Facebook. No, shut those things out. You're not going to die. Nothing is going to happen to you. They're not going to suspend your accounts. Once you're done with this training, you can go back and enjoy that as well. Okay. So, but for now, pay 101% attention to this event tonight, because you're going to learn something that would add to your knowledge, even if you don't put them into practice. Okay. But I know you are here and you want to work to the end, so you can grab everything and put it into practice. Okay. How to profit from politicians' fear of failure and beyond. Sorry, politicians' fear of failure and beyond, even if they don't know you from Adam. How to profit from politicians' fear. See, the only thing a politician wants to hear, somebody that's running for an office wants to hear, is what do I do to win? So that is why most of them even go to juju, native doctor too. That is why most of them, if a pastor, right? I'm actually against any pastor, any man of God now who prophesy about somebody winning an election, because we get problems. You prophesy. You didn't prophesy that Fulani men will kill in a road in Kaduna, so that people won't go to that pass through that road that day. You prophesy somebody who has bought his form, election form, who has money to burn, and they are telling them he's going to win election. You know, they do this sometimes because those guys will invite them. I know, I've actually gotten some kind of background information that they invite them. This politician invite those pastors and give them money to pray for them to win, to make those prophecies come to pass. All right, but that's not about prophecies failing and prophecies working here. This is about politicians, and not just politicians. Anybody who needs attention, how we can help them, and you see that right now. Okay, I'm your host. It's me. That's my big head. The only picture I have, only fine picture I have. Pat Ogidi. Yeah, and I don't need to stress anything about it because you've been hearing from me before. Okay, and my goal in this training is to show you how to profit from politicians' fear, how to sell them services that they can rarely resist. But then it is not easy to sell these services. It's not easy to reach out them, to get to them. But then if you can follow what I will teach you here tonight, then it will be like 70%, 80% easier, if not 100% for you. Pay rapt attention. You must have a question, jot them down, or put them down into the webinar window. I don't want to be checking that from time to time, so that I don't I don't forget things in my head. You know, my head is getting smaller. All right, it no longer you can no longer keep you can no longer keep stuff for a long time. All right. Okay. Yes, we are still on. Oh, wonderful! The room is getting is blazing. Okay, good. Now, if you stay to the end, I'm going to help you solve two problems. Yes, as far as this subject matter is concerned, there are problems. All right, I'm going to help you solve two major problems. One of them is show you how you can find these politicians and how best to connect with them. I'll be showing you that. So pay right attention. I might not just tell you, yes, I want to start showing you how to find this politician, how to connect with them. No, I could just say it while talking. You know, I love talking a lot, or telling stories. And I could be telling stories to teach you how to do that. Just pay rapt attention. If you have any question, put them in the chat box and pay attention. I will answer all of them. If you have any question, it's very important. Put them in the chat box. I will answer all of them. Yeah. Then problem number two that I'll be helping you solve today is show you exactly what to offer them and the best medium to put it across to them. You might know the best thing to offer them, right? You might be a bulk SMS person, and you know politicians will need bulk SMS services. Now you don't even know how to get to them, how to put it to them for them to. If I will help you send bulk SMS, where will even see that politician that is busy clubbing in big clubs, you know, to be telling them about SMS. So there are better ways, easier ways for an average man to do this, and that's what I'm bringing to you tonight. So I've said that before. Turn off your cell phones, shut down social media, turn off your TV, grab your pen and paper, pay 1001% attention, and then focus here, right? Have any question, put them in the chat box. I will take care of them. Yeah. By the way, the part of Gidi, you guys call me the grand commander of mini importation business, even though I will pretend like I don't like them, but inside me, they sweet me, to be honest. You know, I love telling the truth sometimes. You know, I'm widely referred to as a grand commander of mini importation business. Yeah. And then, but then what's bigger than even that makes my head swear? What is bigger than, you know, the fact that I'm referred to as the grand commander of mini importation business in Africa is the fact that I've got 4 wives. I mean, I've got 4 wives. I love putting it that way. Anytime I say, some people start to, wow, the young man doing 4 wives. But well, these are my wives, 3 here, and then 1 in my hometown chilling. That's my mom. I've got 4 wives, 2 beautiful angels, my lovely wife, and then my ugly self. Sometimes I ask myself, why did this guy get married me? Because when she knew me, I was even broke. So that's why sometimes if I want to make that, I remember that, man, this girl, she okay, make I shut up, make she know here she's even around. Okay, and I've been doing this for a couple of times. I've got accountable testimonials. I'll just run through them. This one, you see the part in red, that's the part that makes my head swell a lot. It said, Oga Pat, I don't blow. Wish I can see you and thank you a million times. I imported just a common product that I've seen sell before, but used all your tweak. Pay rapt attention. Oga Pat, I added over 100K as my profit on the product. It's not the end. Jesus, sorry. Heaven smiled at me. I sold over 500 pieces in 2 weeks. I made 5 million. That means 10K on a product, and he sold about 500 pieces in 2 weeks. That's made over 5 million naira. And then what swelled my head the more again is the fact that he said he was at loss on what to do about his wedding, but right now he has more than enough to take care of his wedding and even start a better life. Well, if you think that is not an achievement on my side, then you have to tell me what else. After all, the people that promised you guys change brought you chain, then with J. All right, I got a couple of them. These ones I've shared them before. This is my friend, my brother. I love him. I respect him. He's one guy that does very well. He stays in Abuja, and this is where he has landed to from mini importation business. He's been doing well, and I don't want to say a lot, but then he started from nowhere. Okay. And this is the Ace King guy, the car washer guy that I've been singing and singing and singing. You know him. He continue making me proud. Okay, this is him. He used to sing in those days. Remember, the time I did a video of him in a car wash, he was singing, and then he was prophesying that he's gonna be big and all that. So he used to be saying. So if you watch his dressing these days, he's still tilting along those yopi kind of Gucci nonsense, right? He said Hush Puppies is a mentor, but it's all good. Okay, so is the election profit engine all about? What is it all about? Well, what is it all about? Pay attention. What can you make out of the picture? Look at me. What can you make out of that picture? I want to be sure you're following. What can you make out of that picture? Just one word. Give me what you can make out of that picture in one word. Just one word. What can you make out of that picture in one word? Let me be sure. I just want to get it from someone. Is it stupidity? Is it, what is it? What can you make out of that picture? What can you make out of that picture? I hope the volume system is fine. Attention. You are awesome. Who just said that? Patricia, yeah. Who was the first person? Patricia. Oh my God. I feel like if I get to me, email me. Public awareness. Awesome. All of you are awesome. Right? But the first person, I think it's Patricia. Email me. I have something for. Give you something. I could just be very crazy and give you something. Okay. Whatever. But then email me. Okay. So all of you got it. It's actually attention. Right? Attention. These guys want attention. Now, it is not just the political class that needs attention. So when I say politicians, politicians do this, you can sell this to politicians and all that. Yeah, you might be right. You say, oh, he's talking about politicians. I'm going to just be focusing on politicians. But then this attention, everybody needs it. If you have something you're selling, if you need the people's attention, you want that attention, you want the attention to yourself. So it's not like you can't sell this to other persons. We're coming, all right? I hope my voice is still very clear because I took out the earphone. I just want to speak straight to my microphone here. Is my voice still very clear? If it's just put down this part, we will need a replay. Oh, you started talking about replay. I don't know if you're available, so watch it. But just come in and say, I know come late. You didn't come late much. Is my voice very clear? Yes, awesome. So I'm going straight. I'm continuing. No time. Okay, so attention. What they need is attention. What they need is attention. Now, this attention is about helping people get attention. And who are these people? The politicians, whatever you want to call them. They are politics anywhere, and even in the USA, they say cause them. They call them politicians. So it's not their fault. The system, even the name is cause. So if I want to become a politician tomorrow, even if you're a pastor, after all, we've seen a lot of them. Sorry, I shut up before SARS and DSS will come for me. I have nothing. So not just for politicians only, others. In fact, other attention seekers who are ready to pay to get attention. Anybody who is ready to pay to get attention, this can work for. All right. Sounding confusing. Some persons is just thinking, wow, what is this attention? This one is attention again. Which one is attention? Well, here is a story of how I amateurly, mark that word, amateurly, used the same strategy in 2011. That's like years back, over 7 years ago, right? A story of how I amateurly use it. I wasn't hoping on using the strategy. I wasn't working on any strategy. I was just amateurly acting. And then it got me into something that later connected with something that happened again. Pay up attention. I'm almost letting the cat out of the bag ahead of time. Okay, who else knows this man? Who knows this man here? The man on the screen. You know him? You should know him. Who is he? Wait, did somebody say he's Alames here? Did somebody say he's Alames here? Who is that man? Just type in his name. I just need one person. Who is that man on the screen? Grammarian. Well, we have a lot of them. What is his name? Okay, Patrick Oboyagbon. Awesome. Yeah. Ovina, you got that right. Okay. This is Patrick Oboyagbon, and I've never seen him in my life. I'm talking before 2011. I've never spoken with him on phone. I've never met him. We've not crossed paths before. All right. I only saw a post he made on Facebook. People were sharing, and he made it from his profile account, normal Facebook profile. Now, Facebook has a profile and page. Page is the one that celebrities use and that you go there and click like, and that can hold millions of fans, right? But your profile is the one that you add as friend. And when you get to 5,000 friends, you can no longer take friends. They can only just follow you, right? Here, this guy opened an account, and within a few days, he had thousands of friends. His friends list got filled up. All right. And he said he didn't even know anything about Facebook. That while he left House of Representatives, then after leaving House of Representatives, he came. He was traveling one day. Out of the country, was in the airport. People were shouting, "Hey, Honorable Patrick Oboyagbon." He was telling me this later. How do we follow you on social media? We can't find your social media. That was why when he even went to Facebook and just amateurly sign up a Facebook account. He said within 5 days to a week, within a week, he's 5,000. He has more than 5,000 friends. That means people were locked out. All right. And I was imagining people, somebody like him, in a public figure, using that kind of a page. What I did was innocently, I just on all of his posts, I commented, "Sir, you are a public figure. You're not supposed to use this." There's actually a difference between profile page and fan page. I just wrote it down there innocently. Wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't seeking attention. I was just a normal chap then, worry. This guy inboxed me the next time. I mean, when the inbox came, I first of all thought it was actually not Patrick Oboyagbon. Maybe somebody has, created a fake account. But then he said, "Give me your number. I want to call you." So, well, from his voice, I would know. Now, I dropped my number. All right. I dropped my number, and I thought, man, he won't call. Then Truecaller, there was not a Truecaller. Okay, what I did was I used the number again. I searched on Facebook, and it brought me to that profile. So, well, this is it passed. So let me wait for his call. He called me, and one thing about him, he acts British. He tells you he'll call you by 10:45. Once it's 10:45, you see his call coming. He'll call you 2 times. If you don't pick, he won't call you again. All right? Oh, sorry, he'll send you this and he won't call you again. Now he called me, and I started lecturing him. We spoke for over 1 hour. I was in a worry then, and it was so. I started schooling him on the importance of fan page. He need a fan page as against. So he said, well, can I do it? He said, yes. He said, I should go ahead and do it. You know, I did it. I created a fan page under. I could remember one of my students designed the cover for me. This was a fan page. That's his official fan page right now. Patrick Obaya. If you search for Patrick Obaya, but the first one should be his fan page. The second one should be his profile picture. Both of them has the same pictures, right? These same cover images here. Okay. Then I created the fan page. I made him an admin. He set it on his phone. He was logging. He was doing everything, and he was so happy. He was so happy. He became my friend, and then not too long, he became the. They made him the chief of staff. Oshobula made him the chief of staff at Edo State Government House. So he went to one day, you know, we were talking back and forth talking. He invited me to Edo State. I went to his that's my first time going into Edo State Government House. You know, I had to pass over checkpoint. Each checkpoint, I was calling and calling. You know, he would pick. I was calling, and then he would be telling them, let him. Then I got there. I met him for the first time when he was okay. That was when he was newly appointed as the chief of staff. I went to congratulate him actually. Yeah, and yeah, I think before then he just asked for my account number. Patrick, send me your account number. Let me just give you something to buy turkey. That's exactly what he used. Something to buy turkey. I was in a worry. 2011. Yeah, I was doing internet marketing, but not this you know. Then I sent him an account number, and he sent me 6 figures. 6 figures. All right. This is actually what I did on Facebook. This is what I commented on his profile, on his comment. He said, sorry, I commented on his post. He said, saw your suggestion. That is not a bad idea, bro. I said, okay, do I start it? All right, yeah, I think I showed him the idea of creating a fan page for him, which is actually free. Anybody can just go and create a fan page. Say, let me have your phone number. Let's discuss it. I gave him my phone number. And I said, okay, we'll call you later, sir. I'll be expecting, honorable. Good, he called and we talked, right? And at the end of the day, without even saying you're going to pay me or I've done a big job, on his own, he sent me, 6 comfortable figures, for just doing what? Creating a fan page for him, asking my friend to create cover image, then using his own picture. And that was all I did, and boom, right? That fan page organically, without even inviting anybody, within the first 2-3 months, it had over 50,000 fans. Right now, I think it has over 130,000 fans. If you search for the fan page, you see it. Okay, sorry, this one is actually his profile. This one is the one that is my friend on. Okay, let me see. This one is his profile. So you can see he has almost 5,000 friends. Now let me log in. I'll just show you the fan page I'm talking about. The one I'm shown on the screen is not the fan page. Let me show you the fan page I'm talking about. Okay. Are we good? I can see anything. I can see and hear you very well. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Let me pull this on. So I show you exactly. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me search now. You can see my screen. Patrick Obayagbo. Obayagbo. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is very first one. Look at his fan page here. The one you click like this is a profile page. This one is his page. It has over 132,000 likes. All right, as you can see here. If I open, he has the same picture here. There are other fakers here. I've told him about that. He said I should write them. He would so that they get them closed. Well, they are not really a threat. So if you open this, you see that it's actually a fan page. So what I actually did was the same thing I did in 2011. He hasn't changed anything. The profile pictures, everything. This is the same thing there. Then, all right. Over 132,000. So this was what I did for this man. the honorable man, and the honorable, asked for my detail and sent me comfortable 6 figures, right? I mean, extra comfortable 6 figures, and I was just smiling then like fish head, So what has this now got to do with what we are talking about? Awesome. Okay. What it has to do with it is the fact that since then I took it like maybe it's just a misread kind of thing. I didn't really take it serious. I knew the idea can entirely be taken to the next level, but then I was lazy. All right, even though in my mind I was saying, man, I could be selling these things to celebrities and politicians and telling them they can get, because then who knows about fan page? Well, nobody, but then I was lazy, and I guess it was because of me that Mr. President, actually called us lazy. All right. Then I was lazy and I let it pass. I didn't give it more attention until I started seeing tons of paid ads on social media promoting something in the line of what the product is, what in the line of what I did for Honorable Patrick Obayabo. What exactly was did I see on social media? What I'm talking about is I started seeing these things lately. People on social media doing something, and I was like, I saw it and I was, man, if these guys can do this stuff, that means I had left a lot of money on the table. That means since 2011, if I started that, maybe I would have been an authority, and then I said, well, the ocean is still very big for the fishes to survive in. I saw them do something like this. I don't know if you can see the screen. If you can see the screen, let me get an S on the chat box. All right, that is not an aeroplane. That is not a helicopter. That is not something extraordinary. This is something you can do, and this is something, as you can see, is a sponsored ad. ABC Inflatable Nigeria. It's something you can do. The sponsored ad, they just put ad on Instagram, and people get this, and politicians want this. Now, this is why it is so powerful. It is powerful because if you release this now, you don't need to tie it to somewhere, to tie it to a gate or tie it to anywhere, and release it and inflate it, and it goes up. They're not burn you well. If you are passing there, if people are passing, they must have the course of looking at those the balloons. They're like balloons. Yeah. So take it or leave it. This gets attention more than even the TV, so to speak, because the voters, the real voters, in quotes, most of them don't actually watch TVs. They don't have TV, but they are the ones that trek the most. They're the ones that move around. They're the ones that go to every nook and crannies of the cities. I don't know if somebody's got what I'm saying. All right. Now, this is another company again, an Area Supremo, something like that, sponsored also, which is an ad I saw. It said, "Are you a politician, a political party, or you are looking to take up a public office in 2019 election? Then they can help you, take your message, buy you attention, take your message easier, better out there to people, and you'll be thousands of miles ahead of others who are not doing that." All right. As you can see, Ambode even did this. They did this for Ambode in 2011, and maybe it's not Ambode, but I'll be showing you a strategy that even Ambode is passing and sees this thing, who's interested. Okay, if Ambode is passing and seeing this thing, you're interested, how to get even Ambode's attention to give you money. All right. Okay, as you can see, this one is high. You can release it and it can go high because it has a rope. You can control it from wherever. It can be going high. And tell me, there's no time people will not see, want to look at this thing. And there's one thing about people seeing you and seeing your brand and your ad and everything. They automatically start growing in them. For example, a lot of persons were converted to the change side, 2014-15, because of the loss of jingles, loss of ads everywhere. You enter a bus, you see ad, you enter anywhere, you see about, you talk about, say, man, something in you, innately, or unconsciously, or even subconsciously, you're like, there's something to this man that is everywhere. You are not actually just doubting it. It's just your inner self is just, hearing, working hard to convince your outer self. And I don't know, they just convince yourself. That's how a lot of persons join the change train. You know, that's a lot of people join the change train. Okay, so politicians know this. They know that these things are things they can kill for. All right, they know that these things place them apart, put them apart from any, you know, any other politician that is not doing it, except you now have Jega as your brother. Okay, but we pray it doesn't work like that again, though. Even the Kanu votes, it doesn't work again. So this is it. It can be customized and printed anything you want. All right, this is by this was done for a governor in a governorship candidate in Anambra State, Ori Obasi, PPA candidate 2015. All right, now these are things people have been doing and doing and doing. Now, when I saw this ad, something switched up in me immediately. Something in me just, because when I see some things, the first thing to be honest, when I see a lot of things this time, I just, how can this be applied to mini importation e-commerce business? How is it possible? How can I start thinking, and most times you see me linking it, being easy for me to link it with, you know, this link it together with e-com business and see how e-com can, you know, come in and take advantage of that. That is exactly what I did here. Okay, then I switched on my Grandmaster Sense, right? And I went in search. I went searching. And you know, funny thing, I went to Alibaba, the almighty Alibaba.com. I saw that I saw that our own Senator Ifeanyi Ararume that been running for governorship since God knows when, and have been, you know, messed up a lot of times by Obasanjo. Obasanjo told us the Imo-lights that he's actually a killer, that he does like this, that he cuts the neck and all that. So he didn't give him ticket then when Obasanjo was sharing tickets. So he jumped to ACN at a point. I didn't know he actually did this, or somebody did this for him. This is exactly what it, and this, guys, this I didn't see in Imo. I didn't go to government house go and download this. I saw this on Alibaba, and it has the picture and the message of Senator Ifeanyi Godwin Ararume. I mean, it got me even more interested in this. It got me even more interested in, you know, I would have just backed us. What am I even looking at? It got me more interested. Somebody like Senator Ararume, you know, may have or must have used something like this. Then it works. But why is it not everywhere? Probably because, you know, the few persons who offer it sell it exorbitantly, which is exactly the case. Because if you call those guys I showed you the advert a while ago, then you'll be surprised at the price they'll be giving you. But I'll be showing you how you can walk around that and make it mean something awesome for you. Okay. So in my search, I was still going around search. I saw different variations of it. This is on Alibaba, as you can see. Okay, and this one is like just put in air and release it. I mean, maybe they did a sample with Walmart. You know, Walmart's a very big shop out there. You know, out there. All right, and this is, you can do something like this, okay, or something like this, variations, or the, you know, there are lots of ways. There's one that is like a flyover. You can pull from one end of the road to the other end of the road and inflate and just spin it to the ground, and it's there. So when it's moving and shaking, people will be interested. That guy who has paid you, the politician who has paid you, if he sees it, he'll be like, oh, I'm already in this office. Well, what happens afterwards? If the people reject him, it's not our business. Our business is that we entered into a business relationship, and we, we provided the things we promised to provide. We fulfilled our promises and we got paid. Shikina, all right? We are not going to force those people to thumbprint for you or whatever, okay? But then the fact remains that the politicians are afraid of losing, so we want to bank on that and make something for ourselves. Remember, you have to be very smart to make money, especially in this present day Nigeria. So I switched on my Grandmaster Sense and I found this and I was elated. I found this as well. I found other lots of variations on Alibaba. This is Alibaba's profile platform you're seeing here. Okay, now the sourcing, it's actually where the problem is, because a lot of persons out there would want to jump on this right now. They want to, some are even logged out and checking elsewhere. Oh, I want to go and check. But Zapata is actually giving out the secret so I can run away and check right now. Well, it could be locked, but then I want to say something about the sourcing, and it is very, very important. Okay, it's very, very important. Good. Now, somebody's asking me how many MB would this consume? I mean, the same webinar you are on already, or the one I've been doing next year. But it's all good. It's all fine. Just hang on. So how do we source this? How do we go? How is the best way to go about sourcing that item? What is the best way to go about sourcing this item? Now, the truth is, for you that have jumped on, you want to be faster than your shadow, and you have gone to go and check, those some other platforms that have reviewed in most of my courses, you would understand that it is actually, you can hardly find it there. And if you find it there, it is expensive, right? But the expenses is not even the problem. You find it there, it could be expensive, right? And even the ones you think that things are very cheap there, you can't see it there. The truth is, I even had to tell one of my outsource agents. He said I couldn't find it, but I found it. I found that item there. I found the suppliers, and there are even ways you can even communicate with them these days. All right. So sourcing is a big problem for this. I think that is actually the angle these guys have been using to dominate the market, because you see just few number of persons doing this in this country. I've not seen too many companies do that. Sell inflatables. I've not. Right now, before I go ahead with the sourcing thing, I guess it's just banging into my head right now. It's not just even for politicians. Okay, for events that want to be call off, if you want to make your event call off one, is an outdoor event, you can perfectly find something to do for them. You can perfectly find something that would beam the event in question to a larger audience, and that is what every event person putting out an event there wants, right? Especially the ladies. Feminists, please spare me today, just today. Okay, so the sourcing is not something you can easily source like any other product. You have to be extra, involved in this for you to be able to source this and for you to be able to get the best deal. And then, if you go past the sourcing thing, how do you get access to these politicians? What are the tricks you can actually use to get to these politicians and get them to do this for you? Well, I can't go to the president's office right now, except somebody takes me by the hand. It's not possible for me to book an appointment and get an appointment to see the president. All right, it is not his fault. It is the fault of the office. It is what goes with the office. So it's not like he's forming big boyism. There's a point you get in life that you can't get access to some things easily. All right, a friend of mine said his dad was always lamenting and whining. In fact, he was actually lamenting while telling me that his best school friend dad is a friend of his dad is a governor in one of the states right now, and since he became the governor, they've not seen it. I mean, he said it to look very sweet, and I asked him a question. He said, since he became the governor, that means they've been ruling, because you being a governor, you can't come from being a local farmer who plants cassava with your hand and say make 50,000 naira in a whole year, and you move from there to the governorship. I mean, even if there's miracle, it doesn't really happen that much. There must be some kind of a build up, right? And I asked, within those times till the time he talked about being the governor or running for the office of the governor, was the guy in constant communication with that? He said, it's not like it. I said, then why? I don't understand. It's not easy. That's my point. To get an appointment with somebody who is big, it's not easy. Sometimes they want to see everybody, but then it's not even possible. All right, me when you get shishi, right? It's even difficult for me to keep up with a lot of persons I want to keep up with. Sometimes I travel home and I have a lot of persons I want to go and visit. Maybe a couple of my friends who are just around, I just want to visit them to make sure I still make them feel at home and not see me like this guy is forming big boy. I could stay for a week, 1-2 weeks, and then go back. On my way coming back, maybe by the time I get to the airport or by the time I drive into Beggar, I will remember, I didn't see this guy. Then if I call that guy or if I didn't call him, or maybe next time we'll talk, I say, this guy is doing big boy for me. Or he might not even tell me, he'll be saying it around. So it is difficult to get people's attention, get access to them. But what is the way around this? Now, this is what you need to do, pay close attention, right? Now you have to spend some money. This is big money involving business. It is not business for a business that you want to put in 10,000 naira and then you want to make it 20 million. Everybody wants to make millions, breaking millions, but in this particular one, because except you have that you have that let me use grace, except you have that grace to directly or indirectly get to the governor, present him your what you want, right? What you get to the politician. I'm not talking just about governor now, councillor, chairman, SE, anything, anybody that contests election, that asks people for their vote, that needs attention, right?
Now, it is not, except you have a connection directly or indirectly to those guys, it will be easy getting access to them. But how do you grab their attention? Well, one way I have planned, one way, I have a couple of them, but one way, the number one of them there is via spending some money, dashing them some money, throwing out some money into the ocean, and that would actually bring you money, right? I was watching one webinar yesterday, and the woman said, I'll actually force you to give somebody money, to give somebody $13,000. I mean, and he proved it, and people were marveled. Okay, now how do you now throw in that money? Now you have to do what we call sample. It won't kill you. It could fail. It couldn't. It could make some money for you. It could actually fail, but then bear in mind that this is business. Anybody who tells me about many potential business will understand that I always approach and advise people, approach this thing as a business, not as a hit and run. I want to just make money. That is why when somebody messages me and say, Mr. Pat, I have 50,000 naira, how can I make 1 million naira in the next 3 weeks? I mean, he's turning Mr. Pat into a money doubler. And that is one thing I don't want my kids to know me for. So I don't want to even give you a second attention so that it doesn't escape and get to my kids here. All right. So how do you now get this done? You just go get those things from those portals. Get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. All right. Brand them. Then there should be a strategic place. Now, the strategic place doesn't mean that it must be that particular person that's passing. He has PAs, has a couple of persons. All right. I've seen somebody get PA's attention, and PA was forced to bring in the person and take him to the governor. And that guy got a contract sometime in Imo State during Hakim's time, before 2011. All right. And that's how that person got a contract to be supplying a particular product in government house till Hakim left. All right. By just attention. He did it. He hung it on himself and he was passing to the government house. And one of the PAs, one of the SA, whatever, saw him and brought him to the governor. So it was easy. No appointment, just brought him to the governor. And there and then, it happened. So we can actually use that as well. Awesome. Okay, so how do you do this? Get the sample done, place it in a strategic position or whatever. If it means paying somebody to wear it or whatever you want to do, because it's unique. It's not something they see every time, like a vest or something they will just say, oh, we'll have thousands of this everywhere. It is something that you hardly see. As a matter of fact, I've not seen this around Oba. I've only seen it in the opposite ShopRite in Ikeja. Opposite ShopRite. There was a time Access Bank or Sky Bank did something like that and put it on top of that they're building. And believe me, it got my attention a million times each time I passed there. And if people are passing there, they are looking towards that direction. I think they were celebrating something that time. So they wrote it there and they mounted it on top of their building, and everybody passing would look at it. Look at this. What is with these guys, man? Since they have a balloon that is up in the sky, maybe their account will be very good, or I will have to open whatever. But then it's getting the attention and it's converting, believe me. All right. But because this has only been left in the hands of people who, who know the trade and who want to dominate the market and who think that there are no better ways you can do that, they think you must have to go to China. Believe me, those guys may be going to China to do this, but here we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing it using our e-com strategies, using our mini importation strategies. Is somebody following? If you are following, can I see an F? Type an F in the chat box. So I know I'm not talking to myself. I know I'm actually, somebody is 50K to 1 million in 3 weeks. All right. If I follow, just type in F on the chat box and I will be so pumped the more to go with you. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Wonderful. Right. We're almost wrapping up. We're wrapping up. But cool, chill, don't run away. Okay. Run away. I'm gonna be giving something, remember. Okay. There is more to these things. There is more to this. I mean, it's not just about you jumping into AliExpress, Taobao, whatever, grabbing a product, the way I'm putting it. What if it doesn't work? What if there are things you do you have to put in place? What if there are things you have to now write? You have to make sure the way you have to put in your message, the way you have to grab an attention and do all that. Okay, that is why I am doing something I've not done in a long while. Yeah, you saw me pull a test on the screen right now, but then wait a bit. There's why I'm doing something I've done in a while. There's something I've not really done in a long while, and believe me, if I say this, I've not done a physical training on my own in 2 years. Who believes me? Who think I'm making sense? Can I get yes in the chat box? Who think I've not done a physical training? I think the last physical training I did was in 2016. I've not done a physical training in a long while. And not that I've not been having requests for that. I get over 200 persons every month, 300 persons requesting for a training, one-on-one training. Because my one-on-one training, I'm almost increasing from 150 to 250 right now. You know, when somebody says, "Oh, I want to come around you and then we'll talk one-on-one," and I'll tell them no, because okay, my charge is 150,000, 250,000. Then they'll run because they think or they can't afford it, right? They want a training where, but then I've not been doing this, and I stopped that for a purpose. With the advent of technology, webinar like this, I was doing more of webinars and stuff, which was cool and all that. But then I think in recent times, I had to speak 3 times in big events. I was invited to come and speak in big events, and while speaking, I noticed some kind of enthusiasm. I noticed some things in these people's face and countenance that made me want to still come to, you know, throw out a live event soon. Okay, that made me want to throw out something live event, and that is why I am actually doing a live event, and I'll be really doing 3 things, teaching 3 things in that live event. All right, I'll be teaching just 3 things in that live event, and those 3 things are not just, sorry, you should slap me from around you for using that word just. They are not just, they are I don't want to say game changer, because game changing have been changing. I've been changing the game since 2010 till now. So game changing is the normal way of life. I'm talking about, you know, moving from that, you know, so pardon me to use the word wretched meaning importer to something you want, something, a point you want to be, right? I'm not talking about, you know, just you going to import 20 naira p something and sell and make 5K profit. I'm talking about, you know, squarely looking at this mini importation business and firing it up, making it, you know, something that something you can actually build business around. Now, my goals now, what I'm actually working towards now is to set up a business, a mini import business that can actually run itself. What I mean running itself is, okay, what I mean running itself is I virtually do nothing, or I have somebody just take the orders and deliver, and then I get my money. It's actually getting to that, and I know I want to put you in that lane, in that same you know, so you don't say, oh, Mr. Pat has left us, he has run away, he's now into something else, he's now doing something else, and he didn't want to teach us that. So I want these 3 things. I don't want to teach it via webinar. I want to teach it in a live training, and it's gonna be I'm going to be doing the training live on the 23rd of this month. I don't care what that day is. It's a Saturday. I don't care what you're having on that day. If you don't want to come for that training, it's okay for you. But then I'm admitting 50 persons, right? But in this training, I'm allowing 25% do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy for 25 person. Okay. So what exactly am I going to be doing for you? I have not even actually named that training. I have not actually named the training. Have not had a name for it, but I'll be teaching basically 3 wonderful things. One of them is the election 2019 and beyond strategy. All right, the election profit engine reloaded. Just call it that way. Put it that way. The election profit engine reloaded. That's one. Then 2, I talked about PSP strategy, which I taught in the training and sold them. I taught in this like this, and I sold a kind of membership to that at ecomtycoon.com/PSP, right? But there, I want to pieces and like I want to run a live through you know, demonstration on how the PSP work, so that it's not just about you reading, watching videos, about you seeing me do it live, seeing me, you know, click here and point here and bring up this idea, put them together, and it becomes a PSP system that can help you achieve that automation, so that you are resting and minding other business or chopping your money or doing something or enjoying yourself while the system runs itself. That is number 2. Then 3, I call this one the big review. I've not, and I will not review this until the seminar day. So there are basically 3 things, you know, the election profit engine reloaded, the PSP reloaded again, yes, and then the big review, which I will not tell you about. It's something crazy, something that's going to revolutionize and change the way mini importation business is done. But you're not going to hear that elsewhere outside the training. When is the training happening? On the 23rd of this month. But here in this training, and I'm actually planning on charging 50K flat, because it's actually for 50 persons. Yeah, I want to make I want to be paid 50 by 50. That's 2.5 million. Then I will sink in chunk of it in helping, you know, doing what I do yearly, right? Okay, I shouldn't be telling you this, but then that slipped off my mouth. All right, what I do yearly. Sorry, I don't pay title. I don't pay title, and no regrets. But then I know how I give God mine. So that's actually why I'm actually doing this. But I'm allowing 25 for few on this training right now, on this webinar right now, to get access for 19,999 naira. All right, and that training is happening on the 23rd of June, Saturday, I don't care what you're doing on that, even if it's your wedding, cancel it. If you are going for anything, cancel it. I don't care. If you're not in Lagos, if you think you're in Calabar, in Jalingo, outside the country, come. All right, cancel whatever. I don't see anything, any excuse, anything that would sound like excuse for this. I've not done the training before, and you should know I'm almost loaded. Like, I might even blow up if I don't. So webinar is not even enough for me to pour what is the ideas and the things that have been accumulating on my head. The 3 things I'll be showing. I've not codenamed that training. I've not known name yet, but then I'm gonna be teaching you 3 things there. The election profits, engine reloaded, the PSP reloaded, and then the big reveal, which I am making known at that training. Okay, now 25 of you out of the 50 persons can get access for 19,999 naira right now. There's a link beside the webinar window. Click on the register now or whatever. I take you to the page and get details on whatever what to do. Either you can get going immediately with your ATM card or do a transfer, whatever. But then make sure that you in the 25%. If you want to, I don't want to hear something like, oh, tomorrow you gave me that discount in webinar. Can I see? No. What I'm actually saying here is 25,000 naira for the first. 19,999 naira for the first 25 persons from this webinar. All right, from this webinar. So you might click on this link tomorrow, or you might just even jot it down and click on it tomorrow and see there is no more. I'm not promising, and I'm not saying it won't be available. I'm not sure. Then when I could name this training, and then I launch the official sales copy. If you go to that page right now, you see there's a very scanty stuff there. All right, there's no big information there. But by the time it launches, we'll be reverting to the real price, which we are thinking, thinking of taking it at 50,000 naira per training. Yeah, somebody organized a training of 70K, and the hall was filled up, and I was the only person that spoke there, invited to speak. All right, the people there are even drier than the persons, own people. So I don't even know. I get too emotional with my people. I don't really think. I see this as more giving. Show these people, teach them, just give what you have. Show these persons, teach them. I see more from the giving angle than more of a make money. Yes, you might think money enters my account, which is a very good one. But then, if I tell you that I get refreshed and I get fueled by getting those testimonials that say, oh, you have helped my life. You helped me raise 5 million naira for my wedding. You have moved me from the car wash person to somebody who can feed himself and send money home to my mom. You have helped my family. You have actually, you don't know what you have done for me. I get more blessed, I think so, by that than any other thing. Okay? So that's it. The website address is ecomtycoon.com/ep-early. ecomtycoon.com/ep-early. Get in if you can. Now I'll be taking your questions. Definitely you should have questions, and then I'll take them. That's the way it's done. Let me see if we've got a couple of questions there already. We have a couple of them there. My wife will kill me if I cancel the wedding. Anyway, that money I will come. I go take care of them. Okay, that's the very good one. Go kill you, Sha. May our wives not kill us. Instead, we no go kill them instead. Okay, kind location. Somebody's talking about location. Now there's a problem here. Yes, you might be in Kaduna or Jalingo, right? And you think a location is a problem. I can actually allow you still pay the 25K, sorry, the 1999 and get the DVDs sent to your home, all right, at no additional cost. But then I want to advise you, not as your coach, your teacher, whatever. I want to advise you as a father, all right. If it is possible for you to brave all the odds and come down, make it to the live event, then you would be better off for it. Believe me, you'll be better off for it. You would prefer it than anything. The video will be fine. I mean, the video is going to be capturing everything and all that. But then if you can come, because you're still paying the same amount of money, if you can come, better for you. All right. So that's it. That's all I think I should say about that. I didn't know about this webinar, just joining. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll make the the replay available. Yeah, maybe. Let me see some more questions. How do we source for the products you mentioned? Melvin Osai. All right. I did say that if you can actually go to those portals in the Ecom Tycoon course and you will find them. All right. Not that you won't find them, they are there, but you just can't find them. Imagine I told the agents, I asked her to help me find this product, and she couldn't find it for 2 days. And I said, no, it's not possible. So I had to put in additional whatever, and then I found it. Okay. All right. So, let me put it that way. At the training, I'll be showing you how you can find these things, how you can find them easily. All right. Find them right at the training there. So it's not like you are showing you screenshots. Just accept if connection, yeah, log in and show you how that is done in real time. What is the most reliable China shipper better than NBC? Well, that's another question for mini importation. Well, the thing is, I'm not be very honest with you. NBC has their issues, problems, and all. But somehow they are still better than most options out there. Okay, it's more like a case of the devil, you know. But then I'm seriously working on 2 new companies. The thing is, they are awesome. They're trying. They are good, just like NBC. But the thing is, there's something I want to make available in them. I want to create a link whereby I can talk to them and they take instruction for me as regards my students. Because if that's not there, then they can treat my students anyhow. That's one. Then 2, I want to also make sure that their sourcing is robust. All right, they are in Lagos, everything. But then I want to conclude all these things before I can go to the next level. Before I'll tell you about it. Mr. Pat is arousing our interest for the live training. Seems that what this webinar is all about. Well, if you think so, Eloho, you're not wrong if you think so. Arousing interest is not a bad thing. Okay. About the inflatable stuff you talked about, won't there be issues with LASA for displaying those things in public? Now, that is not something for you. That is something for demand. All right. That's something for the person you are doing it for. All right. As a politician, I think they have some kind of consideration and permit they have to get to place their banners. After all, they place their banners and their B-boss everywhere. So why is that inflatable whatever different? Okay. If they can place their banner, then there's no problem. I think there's some form of arrangements they have, because if not so, PDP people won't be placing their banner there is, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, Eloho, yeah, I read you, which you're making sense. As a matter of fact, is fine, but then the training is not actually for people like you. It's not for persons who I don't know. Let me just go over there. Okay, how will someone who is not conversant with Lagos find his way to the venue? No, I will not make the venue even available on the website. I'll make it very secret. Yeah, I don't want things that happened before to happen again. You make a venue very available, and the next thing they see is boom. Nobody buys, nobody pays, nobody maybe the venue is for 100 person. Then at the end of the day, you see 120 person. They come in to inconvenience people who have actually paid before ahead of time and should get a seat and be comfortable. So I'm not making the venue available, but it's going to be in Ikeja, and it shouldn't be an issue. All right. If you are here and you're watching this training right now, if you should have a Google Map on your phone, right? If you have that, just put in the address that you direct to there. Even if there's a problem, I'm going to be dedicating a staff with a phone number that you can talk to and can help you, guide you direct to. Ask you, where are you? I mean, okay, take the bus to this place. When you are there, take it to this place, and that's it. So that shouldn't be a problem as well. What are the products? Bright, I don't understand that question. How is someone who is not conversant with Lagos have answered that? We are not with you. Network problem. Not we, you, please. Other people are with me. Network is fine. It's better on their side. I stayed in Ghana and I purchased the Ecom Tycoon course, and it's really working here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I stay in Ghana and I stay in Ghana. I wish I can get you. And that my friend, I said he stays in Ghana. You're awesome. Talk to me. I want to discuss something with you. Talk to me. The guy that stays in Ghana. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, somebody's asking, sorry, what is PSP? PSP was a training I did some time ago. If you go to ecomtycoon.com/PSP, you get more information about it. It's about a problem, solution, and profit. How to really profit from those three ologies. From a problem, you provide a solution, and then you profit, right? And that is exactly what we're doing. But I'm going to be expatiating more at the training, okay? Network is an issue, Niger. Which day we go arrive? Above all, these minor troubles. Well, the day you start voting right, the day you start setting ethnicity and religious issues out of our political talks and decisions. Maybe by then. But then I still think if that is still done, except these couple of politicians die, we'll kill all of them, then it's not going to happen. Your emails are my daily dose. Thank you. And soon I'll be releasing a course on emailology. How you can write email to sell anything, right? To sell insurance, to sell multi-level marketing products, to sell anything. How to use email to. I'll be dropping a course. I'm just being lazy since I got 2 kids. I don't know why. I've been postponing and talking about this email, but then it hasn't happened. I'm going to do that soon. Mr. Pat, the income is just too huge and full. Kai, you know, just hold anything back. Other one kill me since this day. Oh my God. Who is this guy? Other want to kill you since this day. I wish I can put this in the entire chat box. Mr. Pat, the income is just too huge and full. Kai, you know, just hold anything back. Others will not kill you, but you're fine. All right. Hello, sir. Now that SARS is disturbing young boys. Now there's a problem. I don't know. Now that SARS is disturbing young boys, what is the way out? I come without my laptop. No. The thing is this, those guys are psychos. They are mad. Somebody even shared something the other day, yesterday, that made me, it got me mad. I said, what kind of country are we in? All right. SARS got you, collected your phone. All right. And then that quickly died their number from your phone. Like they were checking something, like they will have to get your phone, and then deleted the number. They just died. So from their own phone, they now sent a text, and the text was control number MTCN. Who they will go pay? They don't collect the money. Don't confirm them. So they now check the phone again and saw the guy's test. And saw the test and said the guy is a Yahoo boy. What the guy did was he died the number immediately and he rang in the SARS guy's hand. They have to even shake him and say he's smart. So these days, please, you have to just be very careful with ourselves, because these guys, they're illiterate. They don't get sense. If any of them is right there now, I'm not sorry. They are idiots, just harassing people around. But then I don't blame them, because it doesn't happen before. Some persons anoint those things. That's why it's happening. I don't want to go ethnic or go religion or whatever. But then let's leave it at that. But then we just have to be safe. If you are safe, you can fight. If you die, you cannot fight. That's what I tell anybody around me. If they stop you, stop them. Stop with them. Talk to them coolly. Don't shout. But then you don't need a laptop. Don't come with a laptop. Your phone is fine. The writing material is fine. It's awesome. Okay. Somebody saying, when are you coming to Ghana? GH. I would have loved to be in that country. I love Ghana a lot. But then talk to me on email. Maybe we can put up something in Ghana. Yeah, talk to me on email there. I'll put up something in Ghana. Somebody said, how many hours will the training be? Because I need to return to school the same day from Ibadan. Ibadan is 2 hours. So if we end by 4, you can go to Ibadan, right? What I will do is I'll try to start on time. At least 9:10 I start. And if you do 9, 10, if you do 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, by 3 we should be done. And then you can go back to Ibadan, right? Okay, somebody said, is it right to advertise my Konga and Jumia store on Facebook? No, don't do it. If you're doing that, let me tell you the disadvantage, right? You're selling the product A on Konga and Jumia, and you're selling for 10,000 naira. And another person who is tired of life gets the product because he has found a way to get it cheap, like you. Instead of selling for 10K or something close, he now say his own is 3,000 naira because he's making a profit of 1K. It's okay, with profit of 1K, right? Now, when you do advert on Facebook, and people click on that link and get to Konga will be showing them similar product below. Boom. When that person who wants to buy your product, the other is 10,000, the one below is 2,000 naira. They will go for that one, and you will lose while you have spent money on Facebook. So don't do that. Let Konga and Jumia do the advert for you. Just make sure you put in enough keyword in the subject line and everything and the tags, and leave it there. Okay, that's all. Don't do that. Don't run ad to your Konga store. It's not advisable. I did that before, but then I got it hot and I realized. Somebody said I send him the replay to this training. Okay, I will do that after the training. Sent for real. Sent, I think my friend in Ghana as well. Yeah. Oh, Sent, are you the guy in Ghana? Wonderful. But I prefer this training and web-based membership course to live trainings. You even said it is better before. I did not say it is not better. I did not say it is not better. I did not say it's still not better. And the one good advantage it has is a training like this can happen and 1,000 person can be watching it at the same time from anywhere in the world, right? But then if I'm doing Lagos, you have to go through the stress of that is the place is not is an advantage it has over the other one, right? And then you can also maybe watch the replay subsequently and all. But then live training is still live training, online training is online training. Both of them are good, as a matter of fact. I haven't gone to most countries before where most of the people I learn from are, but I watch their webinars, I buy into their courses, and I still make things out of it. Okay. Almost out already, no network at all. Oh, sorry about that. Any discount for already existing income members? That is actually the discount I'm giving you right now. I'm gonna give you a discount because I know you'll be here. I will be coming from Abuja. Safe journey, Mr. Kopola Mubat. Bring kilishi for me. I'm not joking. You have to bring my kilishi. Bring my kilishi for me from Abuja. Go to that popular market and buy it. I heard that the one there is very sweet. The one I bought at the airport the last 2 weeks was nonsense. So please buy me kilishi. I need my kilishi. My daughter likes it. Okay, we are put almost because of, oh sorry, I didn't get that. But I prefer this. Okay. Yeah. I'm Kennedy here in Lagos. How can I take my importation business to the next level? I have been making a cool cash from this business, but I want to increase. Now it's only a dead man that wouldn't want to increase. All right. If you check everywhere online, you see people selling male organ enlargement device and all that. Most of the guys buying those products, they have a nice material, but then they want to increase. So increase is a natural thing, and you should always be looking out for increase. Please, those putting their emails here. Be careful, oh. Anybody can grab it. I've had somebody take people's number from my webinar like this and started messaging them on WhatsApp and started talking nonsense. Please, stop putting it out there. If it's about a replay, I think I'll make it available for you. You got an email with a replay link. But make sure you watch it because it's gonna expire after 48 hours. Okay. Which is more profitable? Sorry, I have a question. How many hours will the training be? I've answered that. Send the replay. I've answered that. SaaS people, they're not rich. Mr. Paddy, come to thank you. I'm late comer. Please, what will it cost us for you to come to PH? And is it affordable for the little beginners? Well, when I was starting this game, I was going almost everywhere, Abuja, PH, and all that. But then what I found is this. They will tell you when they see you put a seminar in Lagos. I have to be very honest, I'm not a Lagosian, right? I do 2012, right? So I'm not even a Lagosian. Okay. So now when you put a train in Lagos, say bring it to Abuja, bring it to this one, and then you announce the train in Abuja. The same people who that you've been noticing that have been asking bring it to Abuja, and then it's not cheap putting a train outside the base. That's a location because one, you have to sleep in the hotel. If you come with your assistant, they have to sleep in the hotel. You have to pay for all. You don't even know how to get a discount and all that. So, and then people don't come again. Everything is on you. So, I think for maybe you give more than enough strong reasons to come to Badako, then I'll make it there. Please, what will it cost us? Okay, asking us something about Amazon. How can we as Nigerians do Shopify? Well, you can do Shopify from Nigeria if you can break that payment barrier, which is Stripe. If you can get a Stripe account, you can do Shopify. And the only way, Stripe is very crazy. So don't say you want to go and, if you want to get a Stripe account, look for somebody who is in a Stripe accepted country. Tell them to register Stripe with their detail, not even yours, and just give you the login detail. That's all. I think that's all I will say about that because this is not a Stripe seminar. You didn't answer my question. Please ask again. Somebody said, I'm late come. I miss everything. How can I get a replay? You get it after the training. Wilson. Please, is it trained to comprise dropshipping and all that? Because I really want to learn the dropshipping. Depending on the kind of dropshipping, if it's a local dropshipping, no problem. But it is a, but it's very difficult to do dropshipping in this kind of environment because dropshipping entails, if you want to dropship to Nigeria, it entails somebody buying paying for a product. The person has to pay first, then you buy it from a supplier and send immediately. All right. Nigerians do not have patience, so it will be almost difficult. So I don't advise you even go that lane, so you don't regret. Do we send email here for replay, or I will send you details. You get an email after this training with a link to watch the replay. Okay, 15 minutes after the training, you get a link to watch this training again. Payment after delivery. How do I get my money from buyers? Is it the delivery man? Yes, the delivery man collects your company, collects money send it to the delivery company, and they will pay you from their headquarters. Simple and straight. Okay. Now I'll be ending this training by 9:25. So if you are here and have any question, put that in the chat box as fast as you can. Any question at all, put that in the chat box. Let me grab a drink and then come back. Just a sec. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see a couple of other questions there. Bring a glass of water along for me. Come and take now. Okay, how is it possible we buy things from CCA and sell those items on Amazon? Any idea? From Nigeria, it is practically impossible. It is practically impossible. Don't go there because Nigeria is a huge market. And if you want to learn how you can sit in Nigeria and sell to people in Ghana, Liberia, Kenya, then you have to get my course I call Recession Escape. It sells for 25K. All right, it sells for 25K. And yeah, if you register right now, for the Balogiris training happening on the 23rd of this month, Saturday 23rd of this month, I'm gonna give you that course, how to sell outside the country without picking a call, with sitting down in Nigeria, taking care of everything and then getting your money right in Nigeria is very awesome. So if you get in right now, if any of you get in right now, like right now, I'm going to give them that course for free, that Recession Escape. Okay, I'm going to give you that course. Once you register, I will at the end of the training, I will gather your names and email you a link to that training. Okay, it's cost 25,000 naira. So that means if you register now, you're even supposed to even owe me 5,000 naira, but then you are getting it for 100% free. That's if you register at this training right now. Okay, that just got into my head now, and I think I should let you know. If you register for this training right now, the training that is coming up on the 23rd of this month, I'm going to give you access to that training for free. Recession Escape course. It sells for 25K, but you're getting it for free right now. Let me get a couple of more questions. We still have a lot of people in the house. Let me see if I can put myself on the camera. Let me put myself on the camera small so you see my face. Remember, this training can register at ecomcycle.com/EPE-L right there. Okay. Or you click on the link beside the window that says this now each person who are getting in at 9,000 naira 99 naira, or you wait when the official site goes up, then the price will go to 50,000 naira, and then you would come maybe say, oh, but I was at the webinar, blah blah blah, but then it might be late. But boom, if you can get it right now, 19,000 naira, I'm also giving you a course that sells for Escape for free. How you can businesses to Ghana by doing nothing extraordinary. If you're running a Facebook ad instead of Nigeria, just choose Ghana and boom, is there, and you are getting your money in your Nigerian bank account. So sweet and so okay. Okay, yeah, that's me. That's my face there. I'm back here now. A couple of other questions, so we can. NBC are not responding to to chats. Yes, I've actually explained this a lot of times. Popola. They are 7 hours ahead. Like before I started this training, I was chatting with Annie, and she told me she was about sleeping. Like I checked the time in Nigeria. That was about I checked that was like their midnight. Is it midnight or early morning? That's like at 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. That's when she's actually going to bed. She told me. I'm not standing for them. I'm beefing them as a matter of fact. I don't want to, you know. She told me that, to be honest, that the workload is big, is much. All right, but then they would take time to respond to everybody. All right, but also be in mind, when you send a message, I want them to reply immediately. They have 7 hours difference. Okay. Which Facebook advert do you advise? Boosting a post or creating an ad? Both of them is about creating an ad. I think the difference is in your targeting, right? So that's it. The difference in your targeting. Boost or create an ad is the same thing. Boost, they think it's easier for you, but then also make a space where you can do the targeting thing and all that. Okay. How can I get in touch with you with your car tracker installer, please? Do you have any reliable installer in Abuja you can recommend? I would have to ask him if he has. But what I'm actually trying to do with him is, I actually wanted to get him to create a video on that, so that. But then again, I saw the last time he installed in one of my cars, and I saw the technicalities. So I don't accept you have a lot of cars and you can risk just watch a video and then you are boom, you are good to go. But then maybe I'm just assuming wrongly, right? Because I've sent him 2 persons. One of them is actually my cousin, and within 3 days they learned it. Like, follow me, go and install, and he learned it. Now the guy is not even into other things, into electric fence installation, CCTV installation, and a lot of. So I'm actually seeing if I can get him to even come and do a training for my people, because I know a lot of people will be interested in this. I don't know if you're interested in something like that. Let me know. I see a lot of crazy things, and I think, wow, I think my people will be interested in this. But then on the second thing is, am I sure they'll be okay? They would like to do something like this. But if you like to do that, let me know as well. Okay. Then there's also a guy I saw the other day that was doing electric, transparent floor and wall. Man, they call it epoch something. And I asked him, is it possible to teach this? I mean, they said 2 days. I said, really? And somebody will learn and say yes. I said, well, we can. I'll see if I can gauge demand and then see if we can do something like that. You know, my duty is to bring you opportunities I know that would help you. Yes, you might need to pay at some point or thereabout, but then the fact remains that you are learning something and adding value to yourself so that you can add value to the world and get money back in return, because that is actually how God made it. All right. Yes, about the NBC, you can contact Annie, assistant Doris. Exactly. Thank you. How can I deliver my products to people in various countries like Uganda? Now, in the recession escape, I tell you how to do just that. Don't expect me to go with this company or go with this. That means I have to tell you every company. No, I showed how you can actually get a company there, and that strategy freaking works. It freaking works. You can get a company there and reach some kind of agreement with them, and they will do all that for you. Awesome. Thank God you know about Uganda, because it's an English-speaking country. Tracker, CCTV, satellite installation, but I'm in Abuja. Abuja. In Abuja makes it easier. Let me tell you something about this. Okay, my younger brother came to me the other day, and he's been telling me we won't fine, Uniport, save, right? He must save. Mommy said you must save before you leave the country. So that's no problem. But I said, okay, while you're waiting for your service, go learn CCTV and car tracker installation. All right, he's in school, he's doing his clearance now. When he comes back, he's going to learn that. He studied the business management from Uniport, but he's going to learn that. I think it's actually an advantage. All right, nobody knows where it would swing to tomorrow. And these things are no longer the things that are attributed to hungry, poor people, low life people. No, I saw a guy, the guy that fixed my AC that has been disturbing me. I fixed it twice in 2 different places. They didn't get it right. But I was referred to a particular guy. What he does is strictly AC, and I'll give his address. I'm not maybe selling him. His street is off Amaraolu in Ikeja, off Amaraolu. Amaraolu is off Agiding, but then street is off Amaraolu by the right. Right? He does AC, and he's been doing the AC for 25 years. Like, he's a pro in it. If you see this man, okay, now the internet is there. You don't even need to go and be staying at home and waiting for people to call you. Now you can just film yourself 10 minutes, 5 minutes, where you are installing something, and then do an advert on Facebook, and that's it. And people call you and you install for them and you make money. All right? It necessarily doesn't need to be that white collar job. To just be smart in whatever you're doing. I know a lady on Instagram that sells akamu. She calls herself Wanya Akamu. She packages akamu. She makes a video of herself packaging the akamu and sending away Abuja. She stays in Port Harcourt. She sells akamu. Somebody was asking her the other day on her page, are you sure is that this akamu that you're saying that you are getting all this money from? And she got angry. But if I were her, I would have just ignored the girl. Because the girl, I don't know. Wow. She sells akamu, and the difference is the packaging. And she's on Instagram selling that same akamu, and people are buying. So it's about packaging. So it's no longer about get a degree, go and sit at the place and work and all that. I mean, it's not. All right. I want to use recession escape format in Nigeria. How can I do that? There's no need using recession escape format in Nigeria, because recession escape, are you not in Nigeria? If you're not in Nigeria, it will work for you, right? But if you're in Nigeria, then what's the point using recession escape? Is there because you are not in Ghana, you're not in Cameroon, you're not in Sierra Leone, you're not in Kenya, you're in Nigeria, and you want to be selling there, or you're outside Nigeria, you want to be selling in another country. That's what recession escape does for you. But if you're in Nigeria, there's no point. Just go straight and do your mini business. Ecom Tycoon is what you need at ecomtycoon.com. Do you advise we just run adverts of our products using videos, or we send them to sales funnels, or send them to ecom websites? All of these options are in Ecom Tycoon. Which one is the best? Now, in the PSP course, I talked about the kind of products that are funnelable, products you can create funnel for. Not every product you create funnel for, because funnel should be evergreen. So products you create funnel for are evergreen products. Now, I'm always giving out everything that is in PSP course, right? You can actually get everything in PSP course in the training happening on the 23rd. But if you don't want to come for the training, well and good. You can go to ecomtycoon.com/PSP and pick it up. All right. It shows you the kind of products, what makes a product qualify to be an evergreen product, how to create the funnel, how to create the funnel, what the funnel means, the headline, the story, the email, putting the website together. And I even give a free tool, Insta Builder software, that you can use to create the website. Even if you're a dummy, if you can send an email yourself, then you can use that to create a website. So that's all I'll say about that. I can send it to you. I don't understand which is better than I don't understand. Somebody said I can send it to you. What are you sending to me? Okay, somebody said you can send it to her. If you have Ecom Tycoon, just message Annie. Annie will give you Doris' contact. Is our subordinate. Okay, I want to use recession escape. How much likes at FB? But when much likes at FB, but people are, I don't get that. People are not buying. Now there's something I've had people complain about this a lot. There's something with your ad. Then if you're having a lot of ads, so a lot of likes, and people are not buying, right? Watch your price. Don't be too greedy. Watch your pricing. That's one. Two. Make sure you are actually targeting the right persons, because if you target girls between the ages of 16, because 13 years actually on Facebook legally, between the ages of 16 to maybe 19, probably they are still in secondary school, are still writing jam, want to lose weight. Let's say you are studying weight loss, but don't have the money, and they can't go to tell their mommy when they have the education to take care of to buy them weight loss belts. What are they losing weight for? For their boyfriend, their mommy will ask them. So they'll be liking it. They're showing that they like this ad. Oh, I love this ad. But then they do not have the wherewithal to actually match that like with action. So they will just like you and waste your ad. Now, your targeting should be very careful with your targeting. Make sure you're targeting the right person who are likely, to be in the right position financially to give you money. Anything apart from that, you just be getting likes and likes and likes. That's it. I need delivery company that can handle logistics and customer service in Nigeria to achieve the automation objectives. If you're an Ecom Tycoon, automation objectives doesn't really mean the delivery company. Okay, automation of yes. If you're in Nigeria, you can actually warehouse your goods with some of the companies I gave in Ecom Tycoon. Warehousing your goods actually takes away 40% of the work from you. All right, takes away. Then you have to now battle how to follow up with customers and all. Then if you can also outsource that, you are almost 80% gone. Like you are 20% involved in your business. So you can find a way to take out all these segments of the that are involved in the job. At the end of the day, you find yourself not doing anything but still making money, right? Just pay me now. Okay, Valentine, both fed there. I hope I got that right. You're awesome. Congratulations, and see you on the 23rd. Why you know agree answer me now? Which is better? When running the Facebook ads, post engagement or promoting the link to my online shop for people to see more of my products? Well, it depends on your objective. Before you run an ad, there must be an objective. What is your objective? If your objective is for people to get to your site, your e-com site, and see much of the products, then swing along that lane. But if it's to sell a particular product, which is what I love doing, then it's boom, right? Then if you're also running e-commerce, what I advise you to do is grab the direct link to a particular product and run an ad to it, so that when they come there, get a plugin, add it to your e-com store, so that when they come there, your other products will be shown below. So while they are there, they came for a particular product, which is the main product, but then the other ones are showing. They might even be interested and add those other ones to cart, and then you make more sales. Okay. Yeah, which is better when running the Facebook post engagement or promoting the link. Post engagement or promoting link. Now, promoting the link definitely. If you are doing e-com site, if you have a funnel, that should be linked because they are going off Facebook. But if they are, if it's to order, send a text message, then it definitely should be engagement. That means everything is within Facebook, right? And then I would have to talk about bots somehow. You know, I'm learning to use bot right now, and I may be talking about bot on the 23rd, a bit of it though. Maybe the much I've known. I've just gotten a bot that you don't pay monthly, you don't pay yearly. I installed it myself, and maybe we're talking about that at the training as well. I'll be telling you how you can install that. You just pay small amount of money, you can use it and use it and use it. That's awesome, right? Okay, I've made payment already. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I can see this is one training people want to come. I think they want to come and see my face. It's been a long time and they've not seen my ugly face. Come and see my face. If there's nothing you want to come and learn, if you know everything in meaning potential business, if you think there's nothing has changed that you need to know, then just come and see my good face, and maybe you shake hands and drink anything. All right, I'll send it to you. Okay, no more question. I'm gonna call it a day so we don't stretch this video, right? Don't worry, the CCTV camera guy that's interested in CCTV, I will talk with my friend. We'll see how we can work that out. Okay, all right. If he assures me that he can do a video, the video I'm talking about now is not a screen video of him doing it. I'll get a video camera person. If they assure me that he can do a video and somebody can follow what is in that video and learn it, then we'll do a video. If it must be a seminar, then we'll have to bring a car, a seminar, and teach everybody. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be showing that. I'm talking with him, and then I'm bringing you the words from him. Okay, I joined late and I would like to attend the training in Lagos. Please, good. The venue would be in Ikeja. All right, the venue is really be in Ikeja, but I'm not giving you the venue. But it's a good place that is easily locatable, right? One of the good venues around that is easily locatable, and it's 50 persons. Remember, 25% of this webinar going for 19,000 naira, 19 naira, and after this, it might be 50K, right? It might be 50K. I'm not sure it might be 50K, but it will never be 20,000 naira as when the official side comes up. Take it or leave it. All right. Bring lots of Anakin to this training. You won't make my pastor flog me. You won't make your pastor flog you, right? I joined late. Okay, I've answered that. Okay, I think in the absence of any question, boom, I call it a night. Should I call it a night? Any other question? Okay, let's make it till 9. It's still remaining. Let's just take another 3 minutes to wrap it up to round number, and then we can call it a Those of us interested in your PSP, do we have direct access to the course if we pay for the seminar? No. The PSP, okay, I'm going to be teaching you even what is bigger than the PSP. PSP Advanced in the seminar. All right, I'm going to teach you PSP Advanced in the seminar. So basically, you'll be getting everything in the seminar, but then you're not getting that course I created because the membership site, you're not getting it. I'm being fair and I'm being very honest. Okay, but you're going to be getting, I'm going to be showing you everything that's inside. Okay. Thank you. So can I make great sales without an e-com or landing page? Well, it depends on what you're selling, right? Great sales is relative. Great sales cannot happen for a product that is not great, right? And great sales most times come from evergreen products. If you want to build a lasting business, evergreen products, PS. Now, If it's an evergreen product, for example, a weight loss product, not even just the tea, and you have a sales funnel, and then at your sales funnel, you have the weight loss product there. All right. It's easier for you to continue running ads, directing them to your sales page or your squeeze page, takes them to the funnel and bring them to your offer. Okay. Now, you can actually run an ad in 10 different places and point them there, and everybody. I mean, you can easily scale this without having to do much. But assuming you are selling off Facebook, you just want to sell one time on Facebook, you just put on Facebook and you sell and you run away. That means you would have to be on the Facebook, create whatever, monitor the ad, you know, and at worst, you are not grabbing the details of the people. You are not building a list of them because, you know, researchers say people buy on the 7 contact. That means you might have a lot of people check your ad, waste your money without buying. But that a funnel will help you get them together so that you can subsequently reach them and sell to them and even convince them. Your funnel can even convince them. All these things are done in automation. You program the messages and they go out from time to time. Okay. What determines the price of products you bring in? Oh, good question. What determines that products is one, you. How hard are you able to sell this product? Right? I will give you an example. A product sells for 1,999 on OLX and Gigi. Don't mind those guys. I don't know what's wrong with them. 200 profit, they are selling products, but then it's a free word, so they have the right to do whatever they want to do. So a product seller for that, I wrote a funnel. I wrote a funnel about the same product that is selling, and I was selling mine for 15,000. Guess what happened? In my write-up, I killed anything that is not from my write-up. I killed their GG, their OLX, their Jumia prices. I finished them. All right. Don't ask me how to do that. You have to how to write that. Maybe when I release my course on email marketing, you will learn more about that. I just tell them, well, they can Google. I even tell them before they even know themselves, well, they can just check around and go in any of these off e-commerce site and see this product even cheaper. Well, don't ask why theirs is cheaper. Asking why theirs is cheaper is like asking why there is China. Asking why there are fake people out there. So that's it. With that, they will think, oh, if I buy that one now, I'm gonna. It's marketing. Marketing is a dog eat dog. So that's it. So you've been able to use your market, your funnel messages, the messages in your funnel, your content to kill the whatever they are doing and put their attention on it. So that when they don't get their own, they feel. Some people ask me, is it different from that one? I mean, and that's how I got to find out. And then I had to rewrite my copy to inculcate that. So that if you don't know about it before, you now go and check and say, wow, he said it to the cheaper here. Theirs may be fake. Well, he wouldn't know if theirs buys it, and he would not even buy it. I mean, 1 in 1,000 would dare that. As a matter of fact, they don't. It doesn't happen, right? Just logged in, Emmanuel. Wow, Emmanuel, you have to join the replay again, please, boss. Please for a replay. I will make a space for a replay. I'm just joining. I saw a lot of complaints about the ELM scanner on YouTube. Most of them are not satisfactory about that. ELM scanner is not from one company. There are thousands of different companies making it, right? Just like Wonder Arm that is selling. I bought a fake one when I was starting. All right, and I had to now find out that there's this supplier that sells the original one. Now, before you buy, wherever you are buying from, AliExpress, whatever, look at the reviews. If that seller has a good review, then if you buy your own is fake, then you should go to Village and ask who is doing you. So look at reviews very well to make sure you're buying, not general review. I can buy a fake one and go to YouTube and say ALM scanners are fake, whereas I bought the fake one. So we have to really understand that. How do I research or identify hot products on Jumia and Konga? Get my Ecom Tycoon and that question will be answered. Go to ecomtycoon.com and you can get that course today and you get going right away. Hi, Mr. Pat. I'm saving up for a one-on-one with you, John Uche. One-on-one is fine because it drains me because I talk from morning till night, but then it's worth it. But then that's okay if that's what you want. After getting the seminar CD, we can ask questions. Why can't you ask questions? Even before getting the seminar CDs, you can ask questions. You've been asking questions. So why will you not stop the question after getting it? You ask questions. How can I create a sales funnel? Well, I explained that in the PSP Academy course. Go to ecom.com/PSP and you can grab that course. And what is a funnel? Funnel is not something you use in putting water into your marketing. No, it's actually a system, borrowed from the normal conventional funnel like this, right? Whereby you set up a system that brings in a lot of people into your campaign, your funnel again, sieve them and gradually drip them into that small hole. So anybody that makes it from that small hole is your customer. So that's funnel. That's where they borrow that idea from. And what it does for you is to help you automate the business, help you build relationship, help you, set you apart from what every other person does out there. They just go on Facebook, they sell, everybody is selling with weight loss tea. They just go on Facebook and they slam ad there. People are used to that. But then what if you get them into funnel? You just, first of all, you run an ad, you teach them daily exercise and food routines that can help you lose 10 kg in 17 days. Boom. They're interested, they give you their email or whatever, and then they join your list. And then you start sending them mailers, start, proving to them that you are not like those guys. You actually know what you're doing, you're an expert. Now they feel cool buying from you, and they would easily buy from you. Now imagine if you had run your ad and 1,000 persons sees and maybe you sell 50. I made a good sale. I'm happy, I'm cool. That's awesome. It's a good sale actually. What if you had run an ad and those 1,000 people that saw it, let's say 700 joins your list, right? Some people will buy off the bat immediately, some people will not. 700 joins your list, and you gradually start, warming them, teaching them, making them cool. They trusting you, they see you as an expert, and then they can trust your judgment. Boom! When you point them to where you are now selling something, you will not be selling 50. Now you might be selling 200, 250. And another good thing is you have that 700 of them in your funnel. You have that 700 of them in your autoresponder, your database. You can subsequently reach them. Assuming you sell them a weight loss tea as the front and the first product, and then tomorrow there's a homemade gym material that can help them gym, whatever, or you can just go and find another product and say, boom, oh my God, I don't think I can even keep this away from you. If I keep this away from you, then I'm what to be stoned. I just saw this product, and the first people I remember are my subscribers, and it wasn't easy getting it. I did everything I could to get it and the best price for you. Boom, I just have 5 of them. This ad was to make a video or whatever, or just show them the video and send them again. Those people that you didn't run advert to come and get again, you have them from the first advert. Compare that to one-off advert on Facebook and they buy or not. Bam. Here they come again, they buy that your products again, and they're your customer. You're not spending additional money getting them. Tomorrow again, you want to do something, you want to sell something else. Boom, you send them a mail. That's just like what I do with you guys, my awesome subscribers. All right, you've been on my list, you receive my mail, you read my entertainment mail, read my jargons, you read whatever, and then you say, man, this guy is not like every other person. I think he's a bit different. I think I can trust him. I can burn my megabyte to watch his training. I can burn my megabyte to I can even spend my money to buy his training. Then the trust is there. They can easily just refer you to people, and the person will just buy. Bam, I don't know you before. We just saw my Facebook on your timeline, my advert on your timeline, and then the person does and all that. I'm dragging this thing a lot because it's too much. Is there a review on CC88? Yes, there is. Right click and go there. You will see the number of reviews. You see something like 1, 2, something under the price. Click on any of those. Make sure you translate first, then click, and then you see the review. There is a review there. I'm getting a seminar CD. Can I ask us? Okay, yes, you can. How can I sell my services on Facebook using the concept in the e-com tycoon? What do you do? What services do you offer? What services do you offer? Ladies and gentlemen, everything is sellable today. Everything is sellable. Now, let me tell you something that is driving me nuts. People are selling juju and weed. It's in my phone. I made a screenshot. Somebody is selling weed on Instagram. Igbo is selling weed on Instagram, and it has had lots and lots of tractions and lots of people liking it and interested. I'm buying, and believe me, people that are commenting are people that are interested. They are confident of their Igbo-ness. They don't care. A lot of them that's hide and smoke it will inbox and buy. And then they coded it. They just said nicely made leaf. They just put leaf there, and Facebook accepted it. All right, and the person is selling. So if somebody can sell Igbo on Instagram, on Facebook, then why can't you sell your services, your legit service to people? All right, if somebody can sell Akamu on Facebook, what can you say? There's nothing you can sell. What somebody does you are into painting, you're into POP, for example, and you've been hired to go to a very nice house to work. You have a phone, you don't need to get a cameraman. Give somebody, just be doing what they're doing. By doing it, just say a few things. All right, we'll put this to make sure that it's sticky. So some POP guys don't use this, but then that's why you see their POP falling off after 2 years or something. But here we'll make sure we mix this, and it must be in the right quantity, must be in the quality of this. And once you do that, this is the right way to apply it. And blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, just say, well, I'm up for your service anywhere in the world, anywhere in the country. You can call my name and I'll beat your service. We'll give you the best job you ever get from anybody. You know, and then you boost this Facebook post, boost this on Facebook, and you may get the calls. All right. I said one of my boys that was doing Yahoo. You know, worry, he wasn't getting any money. And then he came to Lagos. I sent him to go and learn car tracker, to go and install car, that, just to install the car tracker, not even the other CCTV thing. We have now gone to learn more about the CCTV thing. All right. Before then, he was doing Facebook ad and selling a product. I said, guy, go and get skill as well. Right. He got the because he's very good in all this technical stuff. He went there. He got he learned the car tracker thing. He'll just go on Facebook and just boost it. He'll buy the car tracker from China and boost it, and it's getting 5, 6. And because the target Lagos only, a few times they get from Abuja, but then they can't go to Abuja because of car tracker, except they are ready to pay for the transport to and fro and maybe accommodation. All right. And then he gets 5 orders, 3 orders, 4 orders, 5 orders every day in Lagos, and he goes and he fixes it and they go. So there's nothing you can sell on Facebook. So what is your service before I round up? What is Ukuala? Okay. How can I sell my service on Facebook? Web design. Oh, that's it. Now I have a very wicked concept about web design services. It's actually through a funnel. I have a very wicked concept that I've been on my head. I've even written it out. You know, I don't know. I won't share it. I won't share it. But it's basically you look for something. Website owners. Okay, if you want to target people who have websites, but their website are not giving them the result they want, not that interactive. Or you want to target people who have business but don't have a website at all. You can target different. Assuming you want to target people who don't have who have a website already, but then you know that there are things they can improve on the website, and that will actually mean job for you. You can say you can say 5 reasons why your website is not making you money. All right, do a video of you, something simple. All right, just tell them, well, you have a website, and people may have told you, get the website, and your business is everywhere in the world. No, your website is like your house, your shop. If you don't let people know about your shop, then it's nobody's gonna come to your shop. That's one. Then how do you let people know about your shop? What do you do? One, you have to make your shop attractive. One, you have to make your shop easily accessible, whatever. Then the website start talking about how you can make your site load faster, you know, SEO, search engine optimization, all that. How to collect email lists and build them a database of people who come to your website. And these are the things you just explain in the video. All you need to do just in the video, prove to them that you actually know what they're doing. Then you tell them, well, you can actually help them do a 1 hour, a 20 minutes overhaul of their website, and tell them what they have to improve. Then when you do overhaul, definitely you see something they have to do, just tell them this is what you have to do, and then push it, and then they pay. All right, I'm just giving you $1 million idea. I hope when it's happening, you pay me. Hi, Mr. Pat. I'm saving up for one-on-one with you. Hope you accept me. Ikechukwu John Uche. Okay, God will help us. I think I won't reject you if God accepts you. Mr. Pat, can an ad of different kind of products, that is one selling motor parts and eatable items? You can, if you're selling motor parts, run an ad for motor parts from this account. You're selling eatable items, run an ad for eatable items. Can't be putting motor parts and Ogu together and say buy Ogu, buy motor parts. I mean, it don't make sense. Well, I think I have to call it a day. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate all of you, and see you on the 23rd. And remember, if you must be on the training and you're not coming in right now, that means you want to pay higher. All right, 50 persons are coming for the training. Yes, as much as I can. Yes, that's the number I want to take. 50 persons are coming for the training. But if you must be at the training and you are not getting in right now, then it simply means you want to pay higher. And I know no reasonable person under normal circumstances would love to pay higher for something they can do, because after the 25 persons from this webinar gets in at the cost of 19,999 naira, the price is actually increasing to 50,000 naira, even more than, because I've actually gone to speak at a training where they charge 70,000 naira. And what I give in these places, they learn work from what you'll be getting on the 23rd of June. Remember, the website again is ecomtycoon.com/EPE-early, and you can get in early. That link will be expiring. It might be redirecting you to the main page if you come in late. Once again, thank you, and I hope to see you some other time. Bye-bye.